allow us to reintroduce ourselves. We are the mob. Sunday season 2. Chat mob, what it do? Holla at your boy. First Sunday. You know how we do it. Now everybody get in. I know y'all watching the game. I know y'all at home. Let's try to see. Get some chat going in here, right? Got a great show. Okay, I see. Great show, man. Oh! Mob on a Sunday, man. Chat mob on a Sunday. Y'all behave. You come a long way, right? Enough of the talk, right? Y'all know, I know what y'all came to hear. I know what y'all came to hear about, what y'all love, what y'all want, right?
Memphis. Nothing but Memphis. Everywhere we go, it's Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, the beautiful land in the world. Memphis.
Understand that, right? It's all about the city, right? Right? So it's Sunday, right? Day of worship, right? Many people are connecting spiritually, right? And you know, everyone who knows me knows that I'm not against that. Whatever form you should choose to find your inner peace, so be it, right? Definitely can't be against that. All things. Why would I be against it? But I do have a hidden gem, right? I watch Joe Rogan, right? I like Joe Rogan interviews, right? I don't know him personally, but I love the questions, right? The in-depth questions, right? And I'm also a big fan of Billy Carson, right? The brother, right? Very intricate thinker. Has a lot of theories. Hey, however you feel about him, so be it. But he said something about the worship gene that mankind, all of mankind had. And it's something just amazing about the gene, right? I'll let you all hear this. Check this out. It's going to open so many doors for so many conversations about what's going on in the city, in the culture, with our people, with a lot of things that you see. So let's check this out, right? Yeah. I saw the camera switch. Don't hate. But yeah, check this out and we'll talk about it after, right?
A worker being, and they began to do this genetic modification, probably disconnecting some of our DNA, making genetic modifications to us to get us to take orders from them. They inserted something called a worship gene, which was just discovered recently, that human beings have a gene inside of them that can be turned on and turned off. It can be turned off in a laboratory setting. It can also be turned off with a magnetic field around your head. And when it's off, you don't want to worship anything outside of yourself. You look inside, and when it's on, you look to get something from the outside. So this is incredible. They made us worship people.
Gene
yes.
inside of us.
Yeah.
To make us worship.
Wait, so remember all that talk? I had the God is in you and so everything starts from within. So whatever theory you have about where the gene came from, they also understand how to turn this on and off. So when it's on, you look without or somewhere else, right? You look up and you look around for somebody else, right? But when you turn it off, you look to the God within. So now there's also a twist to this, right? With that comes accountability. Now, once you stop looking for someone that is responsible for everything good and great, right? You also understand that you're also responsible for everything that's bad and evil. So that theory of someone else looking outward, right? For blame, right? You start to look within and realize that you're in control of a lot more than you ever realized when they turn the gene off. Now, I do understand with this within myself, right? I think through conscious thinking and meditation or whatnot, you can break a lot of these things that they have on us though, through study. So how do you turn that gene off? Because somehow many people that I speak with from many walks have turned that gene off and understand about the God within. All of them. Right. That's just, I thought that. And when it turns it off, it starts to look within. I think you start to look within for answers, and you start to look within for accountability when you do things. Did nobody make you do that. You did that. That was a choice. Right? So, just thought that was perfect to start the show off, right? On a Sunday, our first Sunday. All right. So, let's get to the Memphis. Right? Right? I missed y'all. I want to let y'all know, right? I got to let y'all know. We're going to be doing this every Sunday, 6 p.m., 6:15, whatever. You know, it's a better time.
I miss you like a hog miss fly.
You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So we're back. We did season 2, right? Second season tomorrow. We're building. Need everybody to come rock with us on a Sunday. And we'll get to that turn too. We'll get to these days of the week. We're going to break everything down within our society that we're living in, bro. This is going to be a different type season. It's not just going to be news clips and reflecting on that. It's bigger than just the city. But anyway, New York Times says Memphis is the worst city to raise children in. And I don't understand that, right? So we have a list, right? We have list, right? Where should you raise your children? A new study ranked 180 U.S. cities for parenting based on relevant data. These are the cities that scored highs and lows. So as you can see on the left, there are very, very white cities. Predominantly white cities, right? And on the right, on my right, I know it has appearing on the screen, but very black cities: Augusta, Georgia; Jackson, Mississippi; New Orleans; Birmingham, Alabama; Gulfport, Mississippi. Trust me. I don't know about some of these. Is Newark? New Jersey. Yeah, Jersey's black. All these cities: Cleveland, Detroit, Memphis. Yeah. So yeah, there's a reason. I'm pretty sure there are Democratic cities too, right? The trend. And I'm not saying Republican cities are better, but it's a little outfit like black cities, predominantly black cities, Democratic Party, cities in poverty, high in crime. It's like a little outfit that America likes. And they understand how to work that, right? They know how to make that little like, well, we're trying to help, the inner city, inner black city, and the youth, and they are suffering from poverty and crime, and they get all these programs and steal all the money, right? And do nothing for the hood. But anyway, so here's why they rank these cities, right? So New York Times says raising children in the best possible environment is a solid reason to relocate. But today's tough real estate market has slowed migration. Of course. We all know that. In 2023, about 26 million people moved, way down from 43 million in 2019, according to the Census Bureau. All the more reason for parents to carefully consider local resources, support systems, living costs, and other attributes when researching a new city. Okay, a recent study by Wallet Hub ranked 180 U.S. cities according to family friendliness using 45 metrics spread across 5 categories: health and safety, education and childcare, affordability, socioeconomics, and family fun. Okay, so I know Memphis gets 1,000 on family fun if you consider cousins and friends, family. Because fun ain't the problem. It's the other things, though. I'll give you that. Childcare, education, safety, health. Yeah, of course, those are the things that matter. But here, see, I'm using this because this is always a weird thing to me, right? Because if this is the worst place to raise kids, right? How is this the best place to build the world's largest computer. Right? And that's Elon Musk. So I'm sure everybody knows who he is. We don't have to do a whole background check on Elon Musk, right? Gazillionaire, right? Everybody knows about him. Has a lot going on. I mean, if you respect money and, you know, power and influence and whatnot in this world, hey, I'm sure you respect him, right? You know my stand on this. I don't have anything to say about this. Y'all know who I respect and who I got love for, right? So, but here's the thing about this. Now, I was doing a lot of research, right? I was doing a lot of research about this. So I was trying to figure out, like, why would Elon Musk want to come to Memphis? Like, what would be his reason? And it was like the AI gave some reasons, like Memphis, you know, economics, location with the FedEx hub. It gave all the reasons, so I get it. You know, it's a lot of facilities here that he can buy, but it's like gave all those little reasons that, you know, politicians give. Like, well, you know, the city's cleaning. We're cleaning up the city. And we're doing our best to make sure Memphis is a safer place. But here's the thing. He has some connects, right? There's some weird stuff going on in the city, y'all. Let me get right to it. Maybe I'm beating around the bush. So there was this company, right, called Memphis Meats. And Memphis Meats, I'm trying to find, make sure that I have, where is it? Anyway, Memphis Meats was the first company founded to create meat through animal cells, right? It changed its name in 2021 to Upside Foods. With the name change, complete pivoted in the company's messaging, right? So I'm like, why would this company has nothing to do with Memphis. Let me show y'all this, right? That's not right. Let me show you. I gotta get it. Because I gotta bring the right thing up with this. There we go. Okay. Memphis Meats raised millions of dollars from investors in 2019, right? In 2021. I think it was 2019. No, 2021 they did. I'm sorry. Mistake. 2021 they did. They raised $119 million, right? So here are the investors though. Bill Gates, Kimball Musk, Elon Musk brother, Tyson Foods, Richard Branson, John Francis Welch, gazillionaires, right? But here's my question to it. I don't know. I don't have all of the resources, right? I'm just the host of the mob, right? But why are they call it Memphis Meats? If you saw Memphis Meats, you would think that we're talking about barbecue, right? Soul food, some kind of like smoked turkey legs or something, right? But no, the founder is not from Memphis. It has nothing to do with Memphis. I don't even think he's American born. I mean, he's a doctor out California. He has nothing to do with Memphis. But Elon Musk's brother is investing in it. And here's the thing about Memphis Meats, right? Like I said. Let me try to go to it because okay. So Memphis Meats changed its name in 2021, right? To Upside Meats, I think. What is it? Upside Foods, right? So they asked him, like, why'd you change your name, right? So he gave the PC answer again. We want to become the preferred brand for the next generation of meat lovers. And we wanted our brand to reflect the essence of what our product and company is all about. Delicious, sustainable, and humane meat for everyone. I am trying to bring this up. I have another. I don't know what's going on. But I am trying to bring up what's Memphis Meats. Let me bring this up. What they do, right? Memphis Meats, the first company founded to create meat through animal cells, right? So it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say cloning meat, but it's not what traditional meat, bro. It's not what we're used to. So it's like a big experiment is going on here, bro. It's just, if you ask me, right? I want y'all to look at this too. I want y'all to look at this. Think about what I'm saying.
Is another technique that I call the totalitarian tiptoe. It's another perceptual mind manipulation technique. And that works like this. You are at A, and you know that your agenda is going to take the world to Z. But you know if you go from A to Z in too big a leap, the changes in society are going to be so fundamental that many people are going to look up from the game show and the sport, and they're going to say, what's going on? Ethel, what's going on here? Look what they're doing. So you don't go in big leaps. You use the totalitarian tiptoe. You go as fast as you can.
The totalitarian tiptoe is what's going on in Memphis, you all. Keep listening.
But not so fast that people start to see the pattern and realize that it's all connected. So you'll go from A to B, and maybe go to D if you can get away with it, and so on. But all the time, you're moving towards this Z goal, which is total human control. And I have this phrase that I use: know the outcome and you'll see the journey. This is why it's crucial to uncover what the agenda's outcomes are planned to be. Because once you know that, you can see the stepping stones, the totalitarian tiptoe to those outcomes. That's
what we discuss here, the outcome, right? That's why you don't probably see me everywhere, that you see the ignorance. This is not what you should do for the people, right? Reprogramming the mind. And everybody's already doing exactly what's expected of them, right? Think outside the box is a very dangerous thing in today's society, but it's only dangerous if people pay attention.
If you don't know what the outcomes are planned to be, then all these events just appear random. Oh, something else has happened. Oh, that's happened. Oh, now that's happened.
It's just random. Memphis Meats? They just named it that, Jay. Come on, man. Oh, Elon Musk is moving. His brother was investing in Elon. Oh yeah, man. I don't worry about that. The police are using a new program. They're gonna connect all of the cameras. Memphis Police Department, we want access to your cameras. Next, Elon Musk is moving in Memphis. Wow. Okay. Augusta, okay. I hear you. But yeah, I mean, are we gonna connect the dots? Right? Like I said, is it dominoes? You just gonna count up all the money? Right? Or are you gonna say, and then let somebody eat out your hand? Yeah, man, let me get them bones. Or they'll be having you pulling for them. They'll be eating out your hand, right? For them, when you just want all the money ain't good money. It goes back to everything that we talked about in season 1. We're gonna keep banging it because it's the same situation. Everything's being revealed right now, though. No time, I can't slip on this season.
But there's no connection apparently between the two. But if you know what the outcome is planned to be, know the outcome, and you'll see the journey, because you'll see that these events, through problem, reaction, solution, not least, are using the excuses to push us on to those outcomes.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just all about perspective, man. It's all about, are you awake, right? So, like I said, this right now, you got Memphis Meets, like I said, you got Elon Musk with the computer, and like I always said, right? This is a purging. This is a purging. So, all right, so to rid something of unwanted quality, right? This is the purges definition. I've already gone over this, but we're seeing it, right? Remove a group of people considered undesirable from an organization or a place in an abrupt or violent way, right? So you gotta look at what's happening, right? You've seen this. The first purge was in the hood, right? There have been clues, but you like, man, nah, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. You tripping. Okay. Everything will be revealed in due time, right? Paul Young commented on Elon Musk too, right? Ain't had nothing to do with it. We're gonna talk about Paul Young coming up next Sunday, right? And I met Paul Young. I've had my views about my opinion about some things that I've seen from Paul Young. I've waited, but I'll share all my thoughts. I'll say that for next week. But yeah, I know you all been waiting because I did support Paul Young in this campaign, right? As I should have, right? For what he is and what he stood for. And I'm not saying that's changed, but there have been things that happened that I haven't addressed that I will address. You gotta keep rocking. But yeah. So I wanted to say this too. So if Memphis is so bad, right? That was a Senator Taylor of Tennessee, right? He was talking about Elon Musk. And it was one part about in this whole entire letter, right? He was just talking about how excited he was and how this goes for rebuilding, make Memphis matter and all of that, right? Here, let me try to find it. Memphis crime problem. Okay, here's what I've noticed, right? Senator Taylor has brought his Senate colleagues from around the state to Memphis to meet with business leaders, right? Business leaders, law enforcement, community members to learn about how the legislature can help Memphis, right? When my colleagues leave Memphis, this is what the senator said. When my colleagues leave Memphis, they always tell me that Memphis' crime problem is more challenging than they realize, right? But, here's the but. I remember people always said everything before but is BS. Everything you say before but. Like, so that's what he said. The crime problem, more challenging than they realize. But Memphis' potential is greater than they realize, too. What potential? I wonder how everyone can see it, but you just can't really see it for yourself, all right? But at this point, the purging is going on. And if you look around a lot of these communities in Memphis, right? Like a lot of the homes are not owned by the people that used to own them. The same thing happened like with Beale Street. There's no black ownership. Beale Street. You look in the neighborhoods now, right? My hood, right? Orange Mound, you got a lot of people, like a lot of the houses, through family just beefing, not really having a system, not really, someone dies that had the house. They didn't really have a will to pass it on. The family's not really communicating well. The bank buys the home back. You understand that we have no relationship with banks and ownership, so that goes away from our community. So there's a lot of that going on, right? So just think about it. Memphis is still worth a lot of money. Believe it or not. It's just not us making the money. And they're going to make sure it stays that way. Just like all of the other cities on that list. Baltimore, Memphis, Detroit, you already know. The same old cities that are going through the purging process. All right, so like I said, I was going to talk about what the mayor said. He talked about Elon Musk too. We got to get to the basketball game too, about Paul Young. Here's the mayor. Memphis is a city of innovators, so it's no surprise that it feels like it's home to those looking to change the world. We get things done here. We have great partners at the Greater Memphis Chamber and the MLGNW. We're ready to make this happen. GMC is where he came from. I believe that's where Paul Young started. Earned his stripes. We had an ideal site, ripe for investment, and we had the power of our people who created new and innovative processes to keep up with the pace required to land this transformation project. Memphis Mayor Paul Young on the XAI supercomputer being built in Memphis. So, feel how you want to feel about Elon Musk getting here, and say what you want to say about the Memphis Meats. formerly known as Memphis Meats. I don't know about y'all. I smell something fishy. I ain't talking about the Memphis Meat. Something ain't right about that. All right, so let me get to this. Let's get to some good news, right? Hershey got returned home. Before I get out here, we're going to get to some positivity a little bit. Hershey returned home. All right. Earlier today, I think this was yesterday, really though. Around 7:55 a.m., deputies found a brown Labrador in the area of Waverly Farms in North Shelby County. After investigating, they discovered that the dog had been taken during a carjacking in Memphis. The deputies contacted the owner and successfully reunited Hershey with his family. So that's some good news, y'all. I ain't mean to come here and talk scaring y'all with Elon Musk with the supercomputer taking over. Like, they cloned Tyrone. There's Hershey. All right, Hershey got back. Hey, if you're gonna jack the car, like, y'all know these people who are doing certain things are like just misguided. I'm not gonna even say, I don't know if they're black, white, I'm not gonna say young brothers, just misguided people. I don't know who's really doing it. I've seen every culture doing this type of stuff in today's society. But I'm telling you this. I always don't want to kill somebody if you ain't hurt the dog. You let the dog out, like if you're a real killer. Yeah, the dog gets it too. I'm gonna let y'all know that. All right. So anyway, there is also a community health fair. Right? Community health fair in Memphis. Next Saturday, June 22nd, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Go there. They're trying to help the hood. They're trying to help you out. Couple screening things going on right there. Get your health checked. You ain't got no, benefits or whatnot. You can get a little something, right? So that's at the UT Health Sciences Park at 799 Madison Avenue. So I want to let everybody know that who didn't know. You help one person. All right. So that was the Heal the Hood basketball game. All right, where Mayor Lee Harris and Mayor Paul Young play one another, right? Represent a different team. All right. Check this out. I thought that's, like I said, we're going to end it on a positive note today.
Much better news tonight. A celebrity basketball game was about more than just a game, as it was all about giving back to children right here in our community. Hitting the court were both the city as well as county mayors. WREG's Alan Self was courtside at Heal the Hood celebrity basketball game. And Alan, it was quite the lineup. But on a more serious note, this event really helped to bring the community together.
Yes, Jarita, earlier today, this game did bring the community together. And when we spoke with Memphis Grizzlies legend Tony Allen, he said that positive events like this need to happen more often.
Man, a lot of gun violence, a lot of drug violence. It's a lot of unnecessary stuff going on. We're here to change the community norms. You know, if we could get out here, you know, and help some of these kids, you know, be better at being individuals and start with being better individuals, I think we'll have a better outcome in these communities.
That's why many came together today, not only for a basketball game, but to give back to the community at the annual Heal the Hood celebrity basketball game. Heal the Hood CEO Liddell Beeman says this event will...
Hey, they dirty for putting them on there shooting the air ball like that. Let's see again. They did they play this game in Ridgeway? Yeah, let me know. I want to see the air ball again. I'm dirty, I know.
The community at the annual Heal the Hood celebrity basketball game. Heal the
Why
Hood
would you
CEO
put that
Liddell
on
Beeman says this event will help develop an amusement park for children.
The kids don't have anything to look forward to, and so what we're doing is we're remembering kids right now, and so a lot of our programs are about that, but we're leading to this Hero Empowerment Center, a $140 million amusement theme park. It's an arts-based micro city.
As for the game, Memphis Mayor Paul Young and his city team faced off against the county team.
Basketball is a sport that, you know, we have a natural connection to in Memphis. This is a basketball town. Many of the young people in our community enjoy basketball, and so we thought it was a good way to bring people together.
Legend, you ain't get out there? You ain't get out there? I know you got some buckets out there, right? Shout out to Heal the Hood. Shout out to Memphis Allies. Shout out to Fathers First. Shout out to Phase 2 Reentry. Shout out to Run Memphis. Shout out to, man, so many people are trying to help the city. Shout out to this event. All right. We already know. We know what's up. We know what's up. We gonna stay promoting the positive. We got more coming from Reentry too, right? You already know. We got more coming from there too. I'm covering that. I got you. Let's get it.
Two-time NBA champion Lionel Hollins was also on the sideline at today's game. He says he's been involved in this community for over a decade, even though he's never played for Memphis during his college or NBA career.
Yeah, I've been here 21 years. You're supposed to serve in the community that you live in, and that's what it's all about. Because if the community doesn't help the community, who can we expect to help?
There were also some firsts at this year's game. Two people were recognized at halftime, including Memphis Grizzlies legend Tony Allen.
Tony Allen just received the very first Heroes of Change Award, and so with Tony Allen, he is that character now that we're building this around, and so for the first time.
Greatest on-ball defender ever, Tony Allen, the grandfather. Shout out to T.A.
His struggles, everything he went through in Chicago, bringing him to the city of Memphis, playing basketball, that is the trajectory of a hero.
Beeman also received an award for his dedication to the community, which caught him by surprise.
So Joe Biden Presidential Award, I guess for community service, I don't know. It's like it just jumped out of nowhere and appeared, and so that's just amazing. I'm honored to be able to see what's happening from a presidential level and just seeing their eyes are on Memphis because of this, so that was dope.
As for who the pros are rooting for.
Hey, who you got? Oh, you know, I'm rolling with Mayor Paul Young, man. Memphis, stand up. Let's do
it. Well, it was a nail-biter down the stretch, but Mayor Young's city team did, in fact, defeat the county team by 5 points. For your news leader in downtown Memphis, I'm Alan Self, WREG News Channel 3.
Great look for the city. All right. Black unity, right? Powerful figures coming together. Nothing bad happened. No news is good news, I guess, right? Yeah, you gotta be having more people talking about this, right? That's a good look. Positive start, right? I was gonna talk about this, right? We got enough time. Yeah, we got enough time. Y'all got enough time. Talk about this Amazon, right? This Amazon wants your fingerprint. Just say, right? I just thought this was dope, just because we're putting people up on it. I don't do it now, though, you know. Damn, let's go. It's all together. I don't know if y'all really getting this. Check this out.
Starting today, you can pay for your groceries at a local store.
This is just saying about the story, like I'm going with what we said about the domino effect, right? And it's like how people don't pay attention to how they just slide things in. Like many things are gonna come with the AI because people are lazier now than they used to be. And like people don't even want to walk to the mailbox and get the mail or like take the trash out. So you'll go allow a robot into your home, not thinking about what the robot could potentially do, right? Just because you don't want to get up, right? Which is crazy. But like this, check this out.
Store with the palm of your hand.
That's interesting.
Yes.
The Whole Foods store on Arbor Trails is introducing Amazon One. Amazon owns the stores, so here's how it works. You can first sign up. You'll insert your credit card into the machine. You can see that right there. Then it will make an account for you, and you have to scan both of your palms like the guy is doing right there. Put in your phone number. Then when you go back to the store in future visits, you just need to hover over it.
All right, so this, right? Imagine this now. When you want to send the kids to the grocery store, you don't want to give them your credit card. You don't want to give nobody uses cash anymore. So what I'm going to do is log Junior into this system, right? And allow him to scan his hands, put my phone number. So that way I can send Junior to the store and pick up the groceries. And he's on my account. Just let him scan his hand, right? I'm happy that I came up in the times that I came up around the men and even the women as well too, and the older people that came up. They told me a lot of stuff about the world. But I said the men because it's something my father told me about. He's like, son, you told me about the system. Like, don't get in the system. And the system is pretty much the judicial system, right? Getting locked up, going to jail. Don't get into it. Don't even ever get involved. Don't even give them your fingerprint. Don't even go to jail for a tick. Whatever reason, a man's goal is to avoid ever getting in the system, right? And I think this is look at this. People are volunteering themselves to the system with this. And it's like, first it came with the self-checkout. That was the first thing to like weaken your defenses, right? Then they come with this. Because now you already got the AI on your phones. The phone is so vital. They can just slide everything that they want in through the phone. So now you got the face scan ID with the phone, the fingerprint scan on the phone. Now we're going to ease it into the grocery stores, ease it into the banks, ease it into everywhere. Now we have everybody's fingerprints, even the people who aren't committing crime, even the children. Wow. All because, I like it.
That's right. And you don't need to have your card at all. Whole Foods plans to add
just because you don't even want to have your car. It just takes advantage of people being lazy. It's crazy.
Amazon One to its stores at the Domain and other parts of Austin, Bee Cave, and Cedar Park. What do you guys think? The future is here. So as a mom, I think that's huge. Like when I'm trying to juggle kids and a purse and a diaper bag and groceries, like swipe. I don't know.
See? I'm trying to juggle this, and I got the kids, and I can't do. I just so much, and I can just wave my hand, and it's that's just what she said. I got the kids. I just can't. Nah, it ain't like that, lady. Nah, you'll never get me in mine. I can give it enough. Like, I'm not saying I'm a part of this, right? I'm not gonna make it like I'm not a part of any system. Like, hey, bro, you're born engulfed in it, but I'm conscious of things that they just throw in front of me. Like some of the stuff that I did when I was younger, I wish I would have been more conscious of. But now that I know what's going on, ain't no way you finna be scanning my. Well, they probably already got mine right now. But look, it's about the future, right? Keep these things in mind for your kids and your grandchildren, right? And your nieces and your nephews and whatnot. It's the younger people. Ooh. don't really even understand about the system or it being a system for them, which is like a net, right? Traps being set. That's why we call it the trap. Well, yeah, I thought they went with everything on the show. So, like I said, man, just, it's what you want to make of it. Is it a conspiracy? Or is it reality? You all let me know what you think. Memphis meets, but we are Memphis Over Bull. Every Sunday. So I'm about to let y'all get to the game, man. I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. It's been real. Hopefully you got something. Hopefully you can tell me something about why Elon Musk is here. Why his brother is invested in a company named after Memphis and changed his name, that's using artificial meat. Is Memphis purging? Maybe you can tell me, right? Maybe you can tell me. Connect the dots for me. You got it, right? Right. Yeah. The only way to offset a system is create another system that you want to participate in. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You have to build it, right? And that's what this platform is. You have to make the positive platform before, we don't really focus on the other news. We don't focus on other podcasts. Hey, shout out to them. We just do our thing, right? And try to make something that we want, right? Build a day shall come. And in due time, Memphis we'll take it back. We'll take it back. We'll get it back to the people. You just gotta wake up. Anyway, I see y'all next week. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for rocking with me. We the mob. We out.